Ex-religious people, what made you realize that God wasn't real for you?
From birth to around 11, both of my parents were addicts. My dad used cocaine, my mom was an alcoholic. Still, they were functioning. They kept steady jobs, the bills got paid, and we never went without food. I had a lot of freedom growing up. Music, books, whatever I wanted. Things changed when my dad found out my mom cheated. He got involved in a Christian church some of our family attended and quickly replaced his drug addiction with religious obsession. My parents divorced, thankfully, and suddenly everything became rigid and controlled. No Harry Potter, no secular music, no more openness. My dad went full fire and brimstone. From that point on, our lives revolved around church. Sunday service, Tuesday youth group, Wednesday Bible study, Thursday volunteering. I made friends, but I never had the spiritual breakthroughs everyone else talked about. No tears, no overwhelming God moments. I felt like an outsider pretending to believe. By 14 or 15, I started attending adult services and things really started to feel off. Maybe it was growing up around addicts, but I recognized manipulation. The emotional music, the trauma sharing, the sermons, it all felt orchestrated to get people worked up. Like an emotional high, not spiritual truth. One of the biggest red flags was the 30-hour famine our youth group did every year. We fasted for 30 hours to stand with Ugandan kids, collected donations, which I doubt were sent anywhere, and went through emotionally intense simulations. I was assigned the role of a starving child and wore a backpack full of rocks on my chest all night. Then came the stations. Hold ice to simulate the crucifixion, write down problems and pray, take communion, our only food, and finally sing and dance at the altar, where most teens were starving, sleep-deprived, and emotionally wrecked. The night always ended in a crying frenzy, followed by a sermon from our youth pastor, my dad. Looking back, it felt like we were being emotionally broken down to make us more receptive to belief. It wasn't spiritual, it was psychological. And over time, I realized a lot of church culture seemed like a way for people to avoid responsibility or cope with mortality.